More than 60? Mix this with your water to improve the strength of your muscles and your hydration levels. First thing in the morning, most of us reach for a glass of water without giving it much thought. It's a routine, almost instinctive act. But here's something important, something not many people realize. After a certain age, plain water might not be enough. It may sound surprising, but as we age, our muscles are not able to retain hydration as well as they used to. Drinking plain water may actually flush minerals out of your system, and that could leave you feeling more tired or more prone to muscle cramps. You might be drinking plenty of water, yet still feel stiff or drained by the evening. That's because your cells lose water more quickly, and your body becomes less effective at absorbing the essential minerals that keep your muscles functioning properly. Think about someone like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's not over 60, but he's well known for pushing his body to the limit every day. And even he doesn't rely on plain water. He's known to add electrolytes, coconut water, and trace minerals to help his body recover and stay strong. If that's what it takes to support a younger, extremely active body, imagine how much benefit you could see by supporting your hydration properly after 60, when natural muscle strength begins to decline. This is not about following a celebrity trend. It's about giving your body the support it needs in a way that's simple, natural, and easy to apply. You don't need expensive supplements or complex mixtures. Just a few smart changes can make a noticeable difference in your energy, strength, and comfort throughout the day. The reality is, as we grow older, the body's ability to retain hydration within muscle cells drops. The cellular gates that help retain water don't work as well. That's why drinking more water doesn't necessarily lead to better hydration. It just passes through you. And because our muscles are made up of around 75% water, even small amounts of dehydration can affect your balance, joint comfort, and stamina. Adding a few simple ingredients to your water can help it stay in your muscles longer and deliver key minerals to your cells more effectively. For example, one of the easiest and most powerful combinations involves just two things you probably already have in your kitchen: lemon juice and mineral salt. This duo may seem basic, but together they do something incredible. The citric acid in lemon slightly lowers the pH of the water, which makes it easier for your intestines to absorb it properly. This creates more pathways for hydration to enter your bloodstream. In other words, it's not just about drinking water. It's about helping your body actually use that water where it matters most. Lemon juice also contains vitamin C, a key nutrient for maintaining muscle and tissue flexibility. As you age, the production of collagen, an essential protein for keeping muscles elastic and joints smooth, tends to slow down. Vitamin C from natural sources like lemon helps stimulate collagen production, which supports your body's structural integrity and helps you feel more mobile and energized throughout the day. As for the salt, it's important to choose the right kind. Ordinary table salt, which is mostly sodium chloride, isn't what your muscles need, and in excess, it may even raise your blood pressure. Instead, opt for mineral-rich salts like Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt. These natural salts contain small amounts of magnesium, potassium, calcium, and other trace minerals. These are the electrolytes your body uses to keep nerves firing, muscles contracting properly, and water balance inside your cells. Without them, even well-hydrated cells can struggle to function. The point is not to overwhelm your water with flavor or make a complex recipe. Just a pinch of the right salt and a few drops of lemon juice can completely change how effective your water is. Over time, this small change can support muscle tone, improve how you feel in your joints, and even reduce the likelihood of cramps or fatigue in the evening. When your muscles are hydrated well from within, they stay softer, more responsive, and better equipped to handle daily movement. A lot of people assume that just drinking water is enough. But after 60, it's all about how that water interacts with your cells. Supporting your hydration with natural minerals and electrolytes is a smart way to help your body absorb and use water more efficiently. This, in turn, helps maintain strength, energy, and flexibility. You don't have to be an athlete or fitness expert to benefit from these habits. You just need to understand what your body needs now. Hydration that works with your biology, not just through it. So, the next time you reach for a glass of water in the morning, think about how you can give it just a little boost. A tiny squeeze of lemon, a light pinch of mineral salt. It's barely any extra effort, but it can make a noticeable difference in how you feel throughout your day. Your body is always adapting, and with the right support, you can help it adapt more gracefully, with more energy and fewer aches. Whether or not you've tried adding anything to your water before, now is a good time to begin listening to what your body really needs. The longer we live, the more important the basics become. And water, proper, effective hydration, is as basic as it gets. But simple doesn't mean ineffective. Sometimes, the simplest changes are the most powerful. Take this small step and see how your body responds. You might be surprised by how much better you feel when your muscles are truly hydrated from the inside out. It's electrolytes that play a crucial role in keeping water inside your muscle cells. Rather than letting the water slip away and get flushed out of your system, electrolytes help retain it right where it's needed most, inside your muscles. They also help calm overactive nerve signals, which means fewer leg cramps during the night and reduce soreness after physical activity like walking or standing for long periods. Even a tiny amount of electrolytes can make a noticeable difference. For example, just a pinch or even a few grains of mineral-rich salt added to a glass of water, ideally between 8 and 12 ounces in volume, is often enough to produce a real effect. You can enhance this simple hydration practice by adding half a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice or 1 or 2 thin slices of lemon to the glass. This not only improves the flavor, but adds additional health-supporting compounds. The ideal time to drink this mixture is first thing in the morning. Your body becomes naturally dehydrated during sleep, and starting the day with hydration that includes electrolytes helps your muscles and tissues reabsorb and retain the water more effectively. If you want to take the flavor up a notch, particularly during the warmer months, consider adding a couple of cucumber slices or fresh mint leaves. Both ingredients have a naturally refreshing effect and make the drink even more enjoyable. But the most beneficial aspect of this habit isn't just hydration. It's about achieving balance within the body. This simple blend of water, minerals, and citrus provides the essential elements your muscles require to recover and maintain strength after routine activity. That includes anything from going for a walk, working the garden, carrying groceries, or simply rising from a chair. These minerals also support steady blood pressure levels, while the lemon component contributes to smoother digestion and a lighter feeling overall. Over time, consistent use of this hydration strategy may lead to a noticeable reduction in muscle cramps, better energy levels, and a greater sense of steadiness and control in everyday movements. Whether you're going upstairs, getting out of bed, or moving from one room to another, you may find that you feel more stable and supported. It may seem like a basic practice, but when done every day, it becomes one of the most effective ways to quietly fight the slow dehydration of muscle tissue that can occur without obvious symptoms. In doing so, it helps ensure your body remains mobile, coordinated, and comfortable over the long term. Now, let's talk about taking hydration to the next level. If lemon water with mineral salt is a foundation for restoring fluid balance in the body, then electrolyte powder represents the next layer of support. There's a common misconception that electrolyte drinks or powders are only for people recovering from intense illnesses or those running endurance races. The truth is far more universal. As time goes on, the body's need for electrolytes doesn't decrease. It actually increases. That's because several changes take place internally. Your thirst response can become less sensitive, which means you're less likely to feel thirsty even when your body needs water. At the same time, your kidneys may begin to eliminate water and essential minerals more quickly, making it harder to maintain a healthy balance. This combination leads to a state where, by the time you realize you're thirsty, your body may already be running low on fluids and nutrients. The good news is that electrolytes help correct this imbalance. Electrolytes such as sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium are vital because they act like gatekeepers that control the movement of water into and out of your muscle cells. Without these minerals present in the right amounts, water simply flows to the digestive system and gets excreted. That means your muscles don't receive the hydration they need, leaving them flat, fatigued, and more prone to weakness. When electrolytes are available in the right ratios, however, they help attract water into muscle cells and keep it there. This gives your muscles a more full, strong, and energized feel. There was an eye-opening study published recently in the Journal of Nutrients that highlighted just how effective this approach can be. In only 5 days, older adults who drank water with a balanced mix of electrolytes saw their muscle cell hydration improve by approximately 30%. In stark contrast, those who drank plain water saw virtually no change at all. The participants also reported that everyday movements, such as going for a walk or climbing stairs, became easier with less cramping, better coordination, and reduced overall fatigue. So, what should you look for in a quality electrolyte powder? Choose one that is free from artificial colors, added sugars, and unnecessary stimulants like caffeine. Many store-bought sports drinks are packed with sugar and synthetic additives that can do more harm than good. A high-quality electrolyte powder should offer a balanced mix of key minerals, especially sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Some also include extras like vitamin C or zinc, which can offer additional support for the immune system and help maintain healthy joints. Using electrolyte powder is simple. Start with about half a teaspoon mixed into 16 ounces, or 500 milliliters of water. The best time to consume it is either in the morning after waking up or after engaging in light movement, like stretching or going for a short walk. There's no need to drink it all at once. In fact, sipping it slowly over time helps your body absorb the nutrients more steadily and efficiently. This can lead to better hydration, more sustained energy throughout the day, fewer dizzy spells when transitioning from sitting to standing, and fewer muscle spasms, whether during rest or movement. Many people who integrate this routine into their daily lives report almost immediate benefits. They feel lighter on their feet, more energized during the day, and more stable in their movements. These small adjustments to your hydration habits, starting with a pinch of mineral salt and a bit of lemon in the morning, and followed by an occasional glass of electrolyte-rich water, can create noticeable changes in the way your muscles feel and function throughout the day. It's not about flooding your body with an excessive amount of minerals. Rather, it's about giving your muscles exactly what they need to stay hydrated and function properly. Muscles rely on a precise balance of water and electrolytes to operate efficiently. When they don't get that, even mild dehydration can start to affect how you feel. Less energy, more soreness, and reduced physical performance. If you've always thought that electrolytes are just for athletes, it might be time to rethink that. At this stage in life, the body can actually benefit more from them than ever before. One of the simplest ways to support muscle function and maintain hydration throughout the day is to introduce a basic but powerful habit into your water routine. And that's incorporating electrolytes in a natural form. It doesn't have to be anything complex. Even something as accessible as freeze-dried coconut water can make a big difference. This type of coconut water is simply dehydrated to remove moisture while preserving its beneficial mineral content. What's left is a powder that's lightweight, easy to store, and incredibly versatile. You've probably heard the claim that coconut water is better for hydration than plain water. That idea isn't just hype, there's science behind it. Natural coconut water is packed with potassium, magnesium, and sodium, the very electrolytes your muscles need to retain water, recover from movement, and maintain flexibility. In fact, coconut water typically contains nearly twice the potassium found in a banana. That makes it one of the most efficient hydration aids available in nature. The challenge, however, is access. Fresh coconut water is perishable and hard to find in many areas. Even if you do find coconuts, getting them home, cracking them open, and storing the water can be inconvenient. And buying bottled coconut water often comes with added sugars and preservatives, which defeats the purpose. This is where freeze-dried coconut water powder becomes such a useful tool. You get all the benefits, the minerals, the taste, the hydration, without the hassle of dealing with fresh coconuts. When mixed with water, this powder delivers a subtly sweet, refreshing flavor that many find easier to drink than salty electrolyte formulas or overly sugary sports drinks. It's especially appealing for those who typically dislike supplements, powders, or artificial tastes. And because it comes from a natural source, the balance of minerals isn't overwhelming. There's no spike in sodium or sugar that could affect your system negatively. It's simply water enhanced by naturally occurring minerals your body can absorb and use. Beyond hydration, the benefits go deeper. Potassium helps stabilize blood pressure and reduces the likelihood of muscle cramps, particularly after physical movement or a warm day. Magnesium helps calm the nervous system, aiding with muscle relaxation, and even improving sleep quality. The trace natural glucose found in coconut water works in your favor too, helping shuttle nutrients like electrolytes and amino acids into muscle cells more efficiently. That means your body can do more with the hydration it receives, helping you stay energized and comfortable throughout the day. Over time, regularly using freeze-dried coconut water powder can contribute to noticeable improvements. People often report less stiffness in the joints, fewer muscle cramps, and a steadier supply of energy. This is especially helpful when temperatures rise or after any kind of light exertion, such as a walk or gardening session. Because this method doesn't rely on sugar or artificial stimulants, it's gentle on your system. It won't spike your blood sugar, increase blood pressure, or interfere with sleep. It's simply water enriched with the natural support your muscles and nerves need to thrive. Using it is incredibly easy. Just mix 1 teaspoon of the powder into about 300 to 500 milliliters or 10 to 16 ounces of cold water. It's ideal to drink it in the morning after you've been moving around a bit or any time during the day when your energy feels a little low. For added digestion support and a pleasant twist, you can squeeze in a bit of lemon or toss in a small slice of fresh ginger. These additions give the drink a mild, invigorating taste, while aiding your gut in absorbing the nutrients even more effectively. This small addition to your daily hydration routine may seem minor, but the ripple effects can be significant. Many people find they feel more mobile and relaxed, especially as their hydration levels begin to stabilize. Joint stiffness can diminish, and the overall sense of heaviness or fatigue that sometimes comes with the day's demands becomes more manageable. As your muscles retain more water and recover more easily, your steps become steadier, your posture improves subtly, and your energy feels more reliable. Alongside hydration, another tool to support muscular health and nighttime recovery is low-dose creatine. Often associated with gym culture and heavy workouts, creatine is actually a naturally occurring compound that supports cellular energy production. Most people think of it in the context of building muscle mass, but its benefits go beyond that. Even at low doses, creatine helps muscles recover from minor strains and supports brain function, especially when nutrient absorption becomes less efficient over time. Taking a small amount of creatine before bed can help the body restore its energy reserves overnight. Unlike caffeine or other energizing supplements, creatine doesn't overstimulate. Instead, it quietly supports the energy systems inside your cells, so you wake up feeling slightly more refreshed and less achy. When paired with good hydration from electrolyte-rich water, this simple habit can lead to deeper rest, quicker recovery, and better endurance during daily activities. Ultimately, the goal isn't to overhaul your life or commit to an intensive health regimen. It's about recognizing the value of tiny shifts, a teaspoon of coconut water powder, a few minutes of stretching, a bit more attention to hydration, and how those shifts compound over time. What seems like a modest change in the beginning often becomes a foundation for feeling more in control of your physical comfort. With more balanced hydration, fewer aches, and better recovery, there's a quiet confidence that starts to emerge. You know your body is getting what it truly needs, and that can transform the way you move through the day. There's something important many people don't know, something that can make a real difference in how you move, feel, and think as you get older. As time passes, your body naturally begins to lose some of its ability to retain strength and recover after physical activity. But there's a simple, safe, and surprisingly effective solution: low-dose creatine. This is a stimulant, it's not a hormone, and it certainly isn't a steroid. Creatine is a naturally occurring compound that your own body already makes, just not in large enough quantities to keep up with the demands of aging muscles and brains. Creatine's main role is to help your muscles store and access energy rapidly. This is incredibly important for movements you do every day without even thinking. Standing up from a chair, climbing the stairs, reaching for something on a shelf, or carrying your groceries. As your natural creatine stores decline over the years, you might begin to notice slower recovery from basic activities, more fatigue, and stiffness that lingers even after light movement. Fortunately, even very small doses of creatine monohydrate can help reverse these effects. Just 1 to 2 grams per day, about half a teaspoon, is enough to significantly boost lower body strength, increase walking speed, and improve balance in just a few short months. Studies have shown these benefits clearly, and what's most encouraging is that these small doses work well without needing to match the higher intake that younger athletes typically consume. But creatine's power doesn't stop with your muscles. When it enters your muscle cells, it draws water into the cells with it, not the kind of water that causes bloating or puffiness. This is intracellular hydration, which helps keep muscles full, elastic, and ready to move. This hydration supports your muscles' ability to recover, repair, and resist strain. And that extra hydration doesn't just help your body, it supports your nervous system too. Properly hydrated cells communicate better, which improves coordination and stability. That can play a big role in preventing falls and improving how confidently you move through your day. Another lesser-known benefit? Creatine helps your brain. That's right. It supports brain energy by helping nerve cells store and use fuel more efficiently. This leads to reduced mental fatigue, better focus, and clearer thinking. Many people are surprised to learn that a simple muscle support supplement can also benefit cognitive function. But it makes perfect sense. After all, your brain is an energy-hungry organ, and creatine helps deliver that energy right where it's needed. This can be a life-changing difference for anyone struggling with brain fog, low energy, or slow reaction times. By giving your cells more of the fuel they need to function at their best, you support both your body and your mind in ways that are subtle at first, but become noticeable with consistent use. So how do you take it? It's incredibly easy. Just stir 1 to 2 grams of pure creatine monohydrate. Again, that's about half a teaspoon, into warm water once a day. Warm water dissolves it more thoroughly. The best time to take it is in the evening, before bed, because that's when your body naturally goes into repair mode. You can mix it into plain water, lemon water, or even coconut water if you prefer. It has no taste or smell, so you won't even notice it's there. And yes, it's safe. Long-term research involving older individuals, including those with mild kidney concerns or high blood pressure, has shown that low-dose creatine is well tolerated when taken correctly. Just make sure you stay hydrated and stick to the recommended daily dose. That's all it takes. Over time, the benefits add up. You may find your legs feel stronger, you recover more quickly from everyday movement, and nagging stiffness starts to fade. You might even find that your thoughts feel clearer and your mood more steady. All of that just from a tiny scoop of powder and a glass of water every night. Sometimes the most powerful health improvements don't require anything complicated. No expensive pills. No intense workout routines. Just a small science-backed habit that supports your body's natural strength and balance. That's what makes creatine such a hidden gem. Now, imagine waking up with fewer aches, standing taller, walking with greater ease, and thinking more clearly, just because you gave your muscles and brain a little extra support each night. That's the kind of change that makes everyday life feel better, more manageable, more enjoyable. If you found this information helpful, take a second right now to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks so much for watching.